Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That should do it. Oh my! And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner, along here with my camera lady, producer, director, and bride, the lovely and talented Miss Michelle, and we have got another game here for the Shoreline Sharks as they are home once again, defending home ice today against the DHS, which is the Donahue Hockey Skills Select organization out of Hamden. And the Sharks are wearing their home white sweaters, looking to continue on what has been an outstanding 13-game winning streak, ladies and gentlemen, looking to make it 14 here today on home ice. They got their white sweaters with the green tops, green shoulders, black numbers with green trim. It says Shoreline Sharks across the chest. Black shorts, white socks with green and black trim. And we'll see who's going to get the start. If it's going to be Ariana Bartolome in between the pipes or Kira Sweeney. They've been splitting the duties all season long. Whoever will start will come out about 7 minutes into the second period, and then the other goaltender will come in and finish up. So we'll see who gets the start here today. And down at the other end, DHS Selects wearing their blue sweaters with red shoulders, white numbers, and black shorts with blue socks, and a couple of them have some red and white trim. And in between the pipes, there's going to be Azil Jean, number 35 in your scorecard, getting the start for the Selects. All right, we play 14-minute stanzas here. And the girls, 15-minute stanzas, This is a girls U14 contest here today. Icing and offsides are in effect. There is no delayed offsides. If you're offsides, it's an automatic whistle. And if you're shorthanded and you still ice the puck, it will be ruled an icing. If it's tied at the end of regulation, there is no sudden death or sudden life overtime. You get a point. You go to the drive-thru. You get what you get. And you don't get upset. And body checking is illegal, much like gambling at Bushwood, sir. And I never slice. All right. I think we went over everything. I think we're about ready to go. Hope everybody had a fantastic Thanksgiving. Hope everybody's tuning in with a turkey sandwich on their lap, gravy dripping off the sandwich, a sarsaparilla poured high and cold, because the Sharks and the Selects are about ready to get things going here. About 30 seconds left to go here in warm-ups. And we'll be back tomorrow as the Sharks are taking on the Connecticut Polar Bears at 12:30 right here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. And if it's your first time tuning in, ladies and gentlemen, please smash that subscribe and like button. That helps us grow the brand, as we say. And today's game between the Sharks and the Selects is brought to you by our very good friends at Paul Johnson Builders and General Contractors. Ladies and gentlemen, Paul has been in business for over 30 years right here in the New Haven area. Whether you need brand new construction, an addition on your home, windows, sidings, doors, it doesn't matter. You're making that man cave to watch the Sharks on, or that she shed to watch the Sharks outside on, well, give Paul a call at Paul Johnson Builders and General Contractors, ladies and gentlemen. 30 years in this industry, and he works nothing on word of mouth and referrals. That tells you everything you need to know. It tells you how good a job he does, and it tells you what an honest man he is. All right. We are about ready to get underway here as the warm-ups are over. The Sharks and the Selects ready to do battle here today for your entertainment purposes at home and abroad. All right, the Sharks break their huddle. The Selects huddling up over by their coaching staff. We'll see who gets the start, if it's going to be Bartolome or Sweeney. Recently, Bartolome has been getting most of the starts, and Sweeney's been coming in the second half of the game. We'll see if the coaching staff continues to do that. You see the coaching staff there, Coach Bartow, Coach Lowe, Coach Sweeney, and Coach Sarah. I always forget Sarah's last name. I feel bad. Coach Sarah does a great job. Great coaching staff. The girls always well prepared, hard working at practice, and ready to go. They've been getting off to very fast starts lately in their affairs. I'd like to see them keep the pedal to the metal for all three periods. All right, they break their huddle. Looks like it's going to be Bartolome once again getting the start. In between the pipes, the Bartow line out there with Johnson and Lowe, and on defense, Montalbano and Milne. Out there for the Selects, looks like it's 13 Aurora on left wing. I think that's Ross Foss on defense, number 18. Neither team with numbers on the sleeves. The ref drops the puck, and we are underway. Quickly Lowe in on the forecheck, wins the battle, looking to get it deep. Lowe, Bartow, and Johnson trying to do the best they can. Get it across now. Here is Bartow. Bartow, the side of net. The ice still a little bit wet out there. You saw that puck just stop on Bartow. Caroline doesn't seem too pleased about the puck stopping and her keeping going. Right back at it now. Johnson on the forecheck. Take it away now, Aurora. Here's Aurora through the neutral zone. Caught from behind by Lowe. The back checking getting to work early here for the Sharks today. It's sent in by the Sharks at the blue line. Trying to keep it in there was Montalbano. Couldn't do so. Now Michelizzi out there for her first shift. It's over the blue line comes DHS. Nice job by Montalbano to hunt her lady down and simply chop her away from the puck. Good technique if you can get away with it. The ref says it's not a penalty. It's not a penalty. All right, 14:09 left to go here. 14:09 left to go here. In the opening stanza, 0-0 is the score. Still waiting on the first goal. Still a fantastic opportunity for everybody at home. Put in $5 a man on the first goal as Machi leans in to take it against Eva Hall. Machi has been on fire as of late. Puck out to the blue line. Lipinski blew out a tire. Machi follows it up, and they kept it in, did DHS. Bouncing puck there. Went off a body, off the boards now. Michelizzi trying to get to it, can't do so. Turning, going with his Hall. All against Munoz. Munoz dislodges the puck. Machi, good puck support, and she comes away now on a 3-on-2. Machi to the outside with a step. He's got Michelizzi with her, trying to get it to Michelizzi. Machi over the blue line. Machi lets the shot go. That's just wide on the glove side. Into the corner it goes now. DHS trying to come away with a transition now. DHS pulling away Hall. Hall hounded down by Bonner, letting the shot go. Bartolome got a chunk of that. Bonner on it now. Bonner in her own zone. Lost the handle on it. Bouncing puck 2-on-1 down low developing here for DHS. In front, Bonner getting a nice stick on it. Up away now. Here comes Johnson with speed. Johnson down the right wing. Johnson with a step, getting the puck to settle down. Johnson walking in off the waffle. And she scores! Oh my goodness, I didn't see where the puck went. Somehow went off the inside of the waffle. And Johnson buries the biscuit there, and the Sharks take a 1-0 lead. A nice rush there by Savannah Johnson. So 1-0. Sharks leading the affair. I apologize to Savannah. I didn't even see the puck go in. Face off at center ice. DHS sending the puck in as the Sharks look to break it out of their own zone. Hard around it goes now. Change direction. Chance behind the net now, trying to get the puck back in front. Can't do so as it bounces around. Out come the Sharks now. 3-on-2 over the blue line. Up for Johnson. Johnson's already got the goal here today. 1-0, the Sharks leading it. As it ends up behind the net, back out in front. 12.5 minutes left to go. DHS caught from behind there. Textbook back checking once again by the girls in white and green. That pleases the broadcaster. That time it was Bartow. Nothing more contagious than back checking, ladies and gentlemen. And boy, oh boy, as it spread through this Sharks team. Pinching in Montalbano, trying to keep it in. Michelizzi on the back check, picks it up on her own blue line, slides it across for Spaniotis. Christina Spaniotis. Up the boards, Lipinski sends it hard around, and Michelizzi will give chase. Michelizzi into the corner. Sid Michelizzi doing battle in the corner there. Over to help out is Machi. Machi trying to come away with it. Up now, right into Munoz. Munoz walking right up the gut, letting the shot go deflected as Machi was getting to the cooker. Machi on it there. Knocked aside by DHS. And now they try to come away to center. They do. A snifty move there in the neutral zone. But there you see the back checking. This time it's Michelizzi. And now it's Machi. I told you, ladies and gentlemen, it's contagious. I really like what I'm seeing, the back checking. When the back checking is going and the forechecking is going, the game is going. And the Sharks, as they have been lately, off to a fast start here, leading 1-0. Chance in front, hops over to stick of Machi. Back for Munoz. Munoz trying to settle things down. Munoz trying to send it down low. Bouncing puck now in front, goes right through the goal mouth. Lipinski getting into the cooker. Milne pinching in to keep it in. That's tracked down now by Rossfuss. Rossfuss behind her own net, trying to get the puck out in front. Michelizzi in on the forecheck, 11:15 to go. Cross ice pass on the stick of Milne, but she's at center ice. She'll send it back in. And then it's an automatic offsides, as you see there, so it's an automatic whistle. And we get a break in the action.
Is there any way, can you guys slide down a little bit? Is there any way you guys can slide down a little bit? Because they can't see the corner at all. I'm sorry. If you can. If not, I mean, don't worry about it.
Appreciate it. All right, face off deep in the Shark zone. Leaning in now is Hall to take the draw. Hall against Bartow. Wins it back for Bonner. Is Bonner behind her own net. Bonner hard around for Johnson. Johnson turns, tries to get out. Johnson spilled for her effort there by Hall. Bartow came back together, letting the shot go. That goes off into the corner. Bonner on it there, hounded from behind. Bonner got it up to low. Low up the boards. Bartow with speed now. She can get to it. A rolling puck might slow down. It did, but a nice job to come over there by Hall.
Thank you very much, guys.
In the corner now, 10:41 left to go. Behind the net it goes now for Lowe. Low cycling. Step 2 there by Lowe. Leaves it for Johnson. Johnson's already got one already. Out for Montalbano. Johnson's been on fire as well as late. Back to Lowe. Lowe sends a... That was a seeing eye Canuckler. Ended up on the stick there of Bartow. Bartow turned and let the shot go. Lowe didn't get as much as she wanted on it. Bartow didn't get as much as she wanted on it. They net minor there. Jean had to make a nice save down low. All right, face off deep. As Bartow lines up with Johnson right behind her. Montalbano and Bonner. At the blue line, 1 to the open wing. Johnson hustles over. And did a nice job to keep it in there. Low headed to the bench for some fresh legs as DHS coming out now. Johnson on the back check. Forces DHS to change direction. Sent up by Kaminsky. Kaminsky quickly met there by Bartow as Montalbano steps up now. Montalbano, did she gain the red line? Let's see. The ref says no. So icing is the call. With 9:59 left to go here, I want to wish you and yours. I know it's a little bit late now. Do you still wish somebody a happy Thanksgiving? I say we do. It's Thanksgiving weekend. Very thankful to be here with you. Very thankful for the fans at home to tune in. And I know I speak for the camera lady and myself. Very thankful that Sophie gets to play on this Shoreline Sharks here this season. What an absolute blessing, honor, and privilege it has been. Thank you all for the kind words all year long. We really enjoy bringing you the games. Hope you're enjoying this one at home. Hope it's nice and warm wherever you are. 1-0 the Sharks lead. Lipinski giving chase now. Mislook. This play by Mislook to keep the puck in. And it's sent ahead. Here's Lipinski now. She's got Michelizzi a 2-on-1. Machi joining for a 3-on-1. Lipinski at the dot. Lets the shot go. The rebound. Steered aside. Nice stop there by Green. That's a purposeful shot there. Lipinski's trying to get the rebound to Michelizzi. That's a set play there, right there. And it almost worked, but a nice job by Green to corral the rebound in the other direction. As Michelizzi was storming to the cooker, as per the play drawn up in the dirt by the coaching staff. I thought you were the bottle cap. No, I thought you were the pen cap. Oh, I thought you were the twig. Throwing up the old plays in the dirt back in the day. Pinching in now Low. Low aggressively there, causing the turnover in the corner. Back to the blue line, kept in by Milne. Milne lets the shot go. Didn't miss by much there, Michelizzi. First on it in the corner. Michelizzi's got Montalbano at the blue line. Michelizzi sends it down low. Waiting on it there was Low, but a nice job by DHS to come away with it. Hops over the stick of Milne. 8:45 left to go here. 1-0 is your score. Montalbano chipping it up along the boards. Nice job to seal off the wall there and stop the forward progress. But Johnson comes along. Here's Johnson now. Johnson puts the brakes on. Johnson spinorama. Got it across. Letting the shot go was Bartow. Oh, Johnson with the eyes behind the head. Savannah the Owl Johnson once again. Over the blue line now, that's Rossfuss. Rossfuss trying to get the puck out. Hounded there. The Sharks do not give you a lot of room to operate as Milne takes away the blue line. Good gap control there by Anna. Kicked ahead now. As Low harnesses her in her Diego Maradona. Behind the net it goes now. Johnson chases it into the corner. Low there for puck support. Bartow circling. Turning and going now is Aurora. Aurora over the blue line. Montalbano gets back. A 3-on-2 now for DHS over the blue line, made into a 3-on-5. As you see all the white threaders getting back dangerously, though, the rebound to lose Bartolome. She did a nice job to recover, slide over, and seal off the back post. So 7:49 left to go here in the opening stanza. 1-0 is your score. A good hockey game thus far between these two organizations. These two are going to get together about a week from now at the Quinnipiac Arena. They're going to be playing on Friday afternoon at 3:15. And then we're going to be nice play by Michelizzi to get out to the point. Here comes Sid now. Down the right wing, the legs are churning. Sending it over. She's got Lipinski at the back door, but first on it there was Hall. You got to like the way Sid just pounced on that faceoff, took the puck, and went the other way with it. That's exactly the kind of tenacity we're talking about here. Exactly the type of go-getters we're looking for our new EM50 project. Munoz at the blue line. Munoz, nice move there. Munoz walks in. Munoz lets the shot go. Deflected off into the corner. Lipinski. Pinching in, Lipinski at the goal line. Lipinski behind the net. Got Michelizzi, got Machi in front. Hops over to stick of Machi. And away comes DHS now down the wing. Nice job there by Machi to get back and break that up in the neutral zone. Michelizzi couldn't control the pass there. Machi takes a little bump from behind. Play allowed to continue. Good job by the officials. Here's Michelizzi. Michelizzi lets the shot go. Deflected, just missed on the glove side. Under 7 minutes to go. On around now. DHS trying to get it out. Munoz pinches in, keeps it in, got a lady in front there, tipped the front right over the crossbar there by Michelizzi. As the Sharks working the puck down low, Lipinski turning on it, back for Bonner. Machi comes over. Machi's got room. Machi lost the handle on it, sent away to center ice. Bonner turns on it there. Bonner sends it right back in. And the Sharks will get fresh legs out there. The Sharks pride themselves on short shifts, fast shifts, and intense shifts. That's the way I would describe it. Back to the blue line now. Here's Bonner. Bonner walks off the boards. That's a shot. Go deflected. That just missed as Bartow came crashing to the cooker. In front now, back for Bartow. Couldn't pull the trigger. And away comes DHS now. Back the other way with speed. Down the wing they go. Johnson from behind catches Hall. And coming over was Bartow. And here comes Johnson now. Back the other way with speed. Tried to get it over to Lowe. Did get it over to Lowe. As it hops over Comiskey's stick. Lowe down the left wing. Trying to get it to Johnson. Johnson circling back to the blue line. That's kept in by Spaniotis. Spaniotis gets it to Bartow. Bartow eyes up, heads up, winding, shooting. And gobbled up like a biscuit on Thanksgiving just a couple of days ago by the netminder, Gene. And there'll be no further play. 5:48 left to go. Here in the opening stanza, 1-0 is your score. Spaniotis at the blue line with Montalbano, Johnson, Bartow, and Lowe out there. The Sharks as the face-off won cleanly by Bartow, as she does so often. And you know, if you're a fan of the program, the second most important part of hockey is face-offs, ladies and gentlemen. Goaltending, of course, the first, second, and third. Johnson behind the net now, all the way back for Spaniotis. Spaniotis with time. Spaniotis cycles it down low to Bartow. Bartow right up the gut there, tried to go to Montalbano, but a nice job there by DHS to intercept it. And they come over the blue line now with speed. Dropping it off, Montalbano stepping up on Kaminsky. That's sent behind the net now, trying to get it out in front as Montalbano comes over. Montalbano dislodges it for Bartow. Bartow coming out the other end with speed now. Bartow down the left wing. Bartow up ahead for Lowe. Lowe's got Johnson. She sees her. She puts it there. Johnson over the dot. Lets the shot go. The rebound. Lowe gets to the cooker. Big stop there by Gene. And there'll be no further play. Oh, my goodness. A picture-perfect break out there by the Sharks. And the netminder, Gene, made the save. And the save on the rebound as Lowe was barreling in. Exactly 5 minutes left to go here. A one-goal affair, 1-0. Gene has been busy. Gene has been good. Machi, Michelizzi, Lipinski, Munoz, and Milne. Your 5 skaters out there for the ladies in white and green. This looks like that's Aurora. Alessandra Aurora, AA. Reports for duty. Face-off won by Machi. Milne sends it behind the net. Michelizzi will go to work. Michelizzi on the forecheck, trying to cause the turnover. Almost did. In the corner now, trying to come away with it. Machi digging and mucking. Machi trying to get it in front. There's Michelizzi. Michelizzi putting pressure on. The Sharks put so much pressure on the puck carriers down low. Deflected in front. Nice stop there as Green got the waffle on it. Right through the goal mouth. Michelizzi sends it. Munoz at the blue line, pinching and keeping it in. Nice play there by Gabriela Munoz. Behind the net it goes now, right on the stick of Vinning. Vinning trying to, that's Rosfuss, Turning there, Rosfuss hounded from behind by Machi, forced to come right up the gut, knocked down by Munoz, will send it right back in. Sharks love nothing more than to get the puck behind the goal line and go to work. Make you have to come 200 feet, make you have to expel a lot of energy just to get out of the zone. DHS doing a real nice job, though, with a good bend but don't break defense here. Haven't been too many tremendous opportunities for the Sharks. Good opportunities, but I wouldn't say grade A ones. Bouncing puck now, Michelizzi. Michelizzi covered, as you see. DHS, a well-coached organization. You can see it. They don't get running around. They don't have 5 girls chasing the puck. Has the ice been tilted? Yeah, a little bit. Been down in their end most of the period, but they've done a nice job, I think, in their own end. All right, Bartow, Lowe, Johnson, Bonner, and Spaniotis out there now. As the face-off won once again by Bartow. We call that Tuesday around here. Kept in by Spaniotis. Behind the net it goes now. On it there's Vinning. Vinning, Johnson. Interrupted that progress. Johnson turned on the puck there. Here comes Hall. Hall can really fly. Getting a chunk of Hall. Oh, I think she almost sold the penalty, but didn't. As it comes out to center, hounded down there by Lowe. Lowe turns it back in. Up ahead now, Bartow off the stick of Bartow, and Bonner sends it back in. Might be icing, though. Icing is the call there. As the faceoff will come deep in the Shark zone. 3:27 left to go here in the opening stanza. You're watching Shoreline Sharks hockey presented by Paul Johnson Builders and General Contractors, ladies and gentlemen. Eva Hall means in to take the draw now against Bartow. Down the line, Bartow wins it across now, and here comes Lowe. Lowe with speed. Lowe may have a step. Lowe down the left wing. Lowe's got Johnson getting to the cooker. Lowe lowering the shoulder. Lowe at the goal line. Lets the shot go. Big stop there by Gene. And DHS now trying to turn up on it. Can't do so. Back to the blue line. Spaniotis sends it down low. Johnson first on it there. Johnson's a tenacious forechecker. Over for Bartow. Bartow letting it run along. Fresh legs report. There's Lipinski. As we said earlier, they really like to keep the legs fresh. Do the coaching staff, you're often hear the door jingle as it's sent back in. And the girls know I've got about 30 to 45 seconds out here to get something done. Otherwise, my shift is over, and I love it. You got to stay fresh. Better to have a short, fresh shift than more longer shifts, especially in the second period when the doors are further away. So, still only a one-goal game, though, right now. Sharks can't feel too comfortable or confident about things. DHS doing a real nice job in their own zone, covering up the Sharks. As we said, that's sent in. I think that went off Montalbano, so won't be icing. Montalbano now picking up the puck behind her own net. Changes direction as the Sharks look to break out. A little bit too soft of a pass there. Doesn't get out. Sent back in. Bartolome played it. I don't think Montalbano expected that. A little bit of communication problem there and causing a turnover and causing trouble. Milne did a nice job covering her late. This is the problem. When the other team's only one shot away from tying it, one little mistake, and all of a sudden, the game can be tied. So you got to tip your hat to the ladies of DHS right now. Still just being one shot away from tying this affair and almost getting it right there. A little bit too nonchalant in their own end there with the puck. Were the Sharks? I'm sure that'll be addressed. There you go. Hard out. Right away. So, Sharks, like any other team, make their share of mistakes, of course. But you don't see them make the same mistake twice too often. It's good coaching and good execution by the ladies. Over the blue line now, letting the shot go. Lipinski got a lot on that one. Chased down by Michelizzi. Michelizzi got it out in front for Machi. You see Lipinski headed to the bench for fresh legs. Sent out to center now, hopping over is Lowe. Lowe, freshly off the bench, sends it in. Michelizzi in on the forecheck. 1:45 to go. Nice pass there. Up through the neutral zone, hounded from behind by Bartow. And then the shot go there was Hall. That went off the boards into the corner now. As Lowe does battle, kept in by Kaminsky. Kaminsky behind the net, trying to get it out in front. That's taken away. The Sharks putting the brakes on. Bartow on the backhand, got it up to Lowe. Lowe, eyes up, heads up, sees Johnson through the neutral zone, puts it on the stick of Savannah Johnson. Johnson trying to cut back to the inside, lost the handle on it, went back to find it. Taken away on the back check there. A nice back check there by Hall, all over the blue line. Hall walking in with room, lets the shot go. Nice stop there by the netminder Bartolome, and there'll be no further play. 1:09 left to go here in the opening stanza, 1-0. The Sharks leading the affair. Bartow leans in to take it now against Aurora. Aurora wins that draw. DHS tries to get it back to the blue line. Stepping up there was Johnson to cause the rest. Johnson down the right wing. Last minute to go here in the opening stanza. Turning and going with it now is Aurora. Aurora over the blue line. Aurora chipping it in. Johnson on the back check. Recovers the puck. On it there is DHS. Bartow comes flying through. Got the puck in deep. 45 seconds to go now. Sharks got three ladies over on the same side there. A lot of Sharks in the vicinity. And they cause the turnover. That goes to the right on under the mitt of Gene. Gene will play it, though. It's DHS looking to come out of their own zone. Sharks complete a player change. Munoz pinches in at the blue line. Comes back to center for Machi. Machi circles the wagons. Machi getting the Jets going. Machi caught from behind. Back the other way now, Aurora. Aurora trying to step back inside. Michelizzi forces her back to the inside where there's a lot of traffic there as Bonner. Munoz came over to intercept the puck. Here's Munoz now. Behind her own net. Munoz up for Michelizzi. Michelizzi sends it up the boards. Now here's Machi. Machi with 7 seconds to go. Machi cuts to the inside. 5 seconds. Got Michelizzi. Machi on the backhand. That just missed as Michelizzi was getting there. One last chance. Not going to happen. As the buzzer sounds, the opening stanza comes to a close. Your score at the end of one, ladies and gentlemen. The Shoreline Sharks 1. DHS selects 0. We'll be right back with the second period right here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. No, my. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had a fantastic intermission. Second period about ready to get underway here between the Shoreline Sharks and the DHS Selects. Sharks leading this one 1-0. The goal by Johnson early on in the first period. Selects did a real nice job, I think, in their own zone, covering up the Sharks. Sharks had definitely more shots on goal, definitely more puck possession, definitely more time in his zone, but DHS did a real nice job preventing the Sharks from getting any, I would say, like I said, A-plus opportunities. Sharks have got to keep things up in DHS. Sure would like to get a little bit more offense, but they're really impressing me here today, I got to tell you. At the blue line, turning and going now, back the other way. Nice job by Machi in the neutral zone to track it down as that's sent in. Bouncing puck, knocked down by Montalbano, trying to get the puck out. Here comes Michelizzi now. Michelizzi got Lipinski wide. Right on the tape of Lipinski. Lipinski down the right wing. Lipinski protecting the puck. Lipinski ran out of room there quickly. Nice play there. That selects the fence lady to send Lipinski flying. Into the corner now, Mislook. Mislook trying to get it out. Digging and mucking, turning now. Machi lets the quick shot go off the waffle of Jean. Lipinski in the corner. Got it out in front. Machi cutting to the cooker, and a nice stop there as Jean stood her ground. Good positional goaltending there by Jean as it comes out now for Hall. Hall over the blue line. Hall lets the shot go from a distance. Bartolome quickly gobbled it up and left it there for Milne. Bartolome telling Milne, don't pass it. Go the length with it. I show it like an assist. Anna's saying, let's get it out of the zone first there. Well, at least I don't know if Anna's saying that. I know Bartolome's saying that offsides at the blue line because I speak goaltender. I don't speak defense lady. All right. Face off now. Right outside the DHS zone. 1-0. 14 minutes left to go here. In the second stanza, the middle stanza, Shakespeare's favorite stanza. Out there now is Bartow. Bartow Johnson line on D is Bonner. And Munoz as Bonner sends it in off another face-off win by Bartow. Low, aggressively. Low just gets right on the ladies back there. It's like, well, you're not turning this way. Take away their best option. Munoz, nice job to pinch in there. I like to see the defense ladies pinching and activating. That pleases the broadcaster. Johnson on the forecheck. Johnson might get one here. So tripping is going to be the call there. Johnson's stick may have got caught up there in the young lady's skates, sending her down for a spill. So Johnson will take a break. Over in the sin bin. 90 seconds. Penalties are a minute and a half. So 90-second penalty to Savannah Johnson for tripping. So to the power play go to Selects. Oh, they only have 1 minute. Oh, there it is. 1:30. Okay. Sometimes I get it all mixed up because we do all different ages. So I never know what's going on. If you're a fan of the program, though, you know that. You've known that for a while now. Bartow, short-handed. Bartow pushes it up ahead. One lady to beat. Nice job there, stepping up at the red line to prevent a 2-on-0 there for the Sharks as it was sent in. I think that was Donovan who made the play at the blue line. Short-handed are the Sharks now for another minute and 15 seconds as the Selects look to set up the power play, but Bartow steps away. Bartow on the stick of Low. Low turning. Low down the left wing, hounded there by Panaro. Low trying to cut inside. Wants to handle it. Got Bartow cutting to the cooker. Bonner with the room now. Bonner lets the shot go. Bouncing shot. The rebound pounced on by Jean as Bartow digs away at it there. Nice job there by Jean. So a short-handed opportunity there for the Sharks. They're still short for another 55 seconds. 1-0 is your score. Just under 13 minutes to go here in the second stanza. Fresh penalty killers out there for the Sharks. Machi, Lipinski, Spaniotis, and Montalbano. 4 penalty killers out there for the Sharks. DHS controls the puck now. Vinning at her own goal line. Tries to go up the boards. That's much better off going behind the net there. Sending it out the other way. Down the left wing now, Machi. Machi pinching in. Machi causing havoc for Vinning. Machi kicking it to herself, trying to get her stick loose. Did get it loose, had Lipinski at the high slot. Sora tried to get it there. Lipinski, nice job getting her stick horizontally to get a piece of it. Got the shot down low. 30 seconds to remain. On the lady advantage here for the Selects. As it comes out to center, Spaniotis turns on it there. Spaniotis retreats to her own blue line. Spaniotis quickly up for Machi. A little too hot to handle, a little too cold to hold as Michelizzi got a chunk of it. And sent in now Kaminsky. Kaminsky didn't send it in. Now it is sent in with 10 seconds left to go. Spaniotis in her own zone. Spaniotis up the boards for Machi and sent out. Michelizzi gives chase. Michelizzi down the left wing. Michelizzi hounded there by Panero. Michelizzi sends it hard around. On it now is Vinning. The power play is over. Under 12 minutes to go. Right up the gut there. A little bit of room. Right through the neutral zone. Backing up. Spaniotis got enough of it. Send it back to the blue line. Spaniotis at the blue line. Sends it up. Pinero chases it down. Pinero got it to the blue line and not out. Kept in. Johnson, fresh legs right out of the penalty box, dancing. Johnson walks in, short side, lets the shot go. He's stopped there by the netminder, Azil Green. And there'll be no further play. Right, Green, very good positional goaltender. Not a lot of rebounds coming off of that young lady today. And when they do, they're going where she's dictating they go. Bartow leans in to take the draw, low right behind Bartow. And that's sent back to the blue line. Bonner gets the shot off. And this look. Trying to get the puck away. Can't do so. Kept in by Bartow. Bartow got it down to Milne. Milne with it there. Look for Johnson. Johnson wheeling and dealing. Johnson leaves it for Bonner. Bonner on the backhand. Gets it down to Lowe. Lowe in the corner. Lowe tried to get it back to Johnson. Lowe digging, mucking, doing a homework. Lowe 1-on-3. And winning it back to Bonner. Bonner pinches in. Bonner sending it down low. Lowe wins the battle. Lowe's got Johnson in front. Lowe trying to get it loose. Nice job to go back at Lowe there by Mislook. Lowe got it out in front. Johnson is lurking. Back to the blue line. Milne pinches there. Milne lets the shot go. Don't think the netminder saw it as that one just missed on the glove side. Cleared but not out. Kept in by Johnson. Johnson sends it down low. And the Sharks will probably change. I'm thinking, yep, they're getting some fresh legs on there right now. Johnson stayed on, as did Milne. Milne wins it down. Oh, Bartow stayed on, excuse me. Oh, Buddy bailed out, and he hung tough. Here's Bartow trying to get it back to the blue line. Lipinski and Michelizzi out there now for fresh legs. As it's sent hard around Aurora, and the selects have been out there a while, so they're starting to mouth breathe a little bit. Looking like Clubber Lang in the third round of the second fight versus Rocky Balboa right now. Sent around Mislook. There's Milne pinching in. Sharks would sure like to keep it in, but they don't do so. That's a big out. There is Hall hounded down by Bonner. Bonner got a chunk of it, sending her lady flying. Hall spins around, gets back up. Letting the shot go. Bonner kicks it to herself. Bonner sends it up the boards for Michelizzi. If Michelizzi can get there, giving a chance back the other way now. Chasing it, there's Lipinski. Lipinski over the red line. Lipinski with under 10 minutes to go now. Behind the net, Hall. Hall trying to come out with it. Hall trying to step to the neutral zone. Oh, that was a Hall sandwich right there on Shark bread. It's Machi and Michelizzi from the upper and lower loaf. Sent all the way down. I guess it'd be sliced, not loaf. That'd be a big sandwich. Well, it's Thanksgiving weekend. You can have a big sandwich, so it'd be all right. Trying to get the puck out now. Machi wins it along the boards there. Bastias keeping the puck in. Laura Bastias wearing Tom Brady's number 12. Hounded there by Lowe. They come away with it. Does Rosfus. Rosfus down the left wing. Got it up and into the zone as Munoz gives chase down. Munoz turning to the forehand. A lot of select players on the ice there, but I think they did a good job not to have too many ladies on the ice. Very smart play there. As a young lady was hopping on, I think it was Kaminsky. Over the blue line now, Aurora. Aurora tries to knife through. That doesn't get out. As it's kept in now. Side of the net. Got it back out in front. Cutting to the cooker there was Aurora. Here come the Sharks now up ahead. Bartow. Bartow receives it at the logo. Bartow over the blue line. Bartow at the dot. Pulls the trigger. Just over the glove side. Is pinching in now is Lowe. Lowe wins the puck. Out for Johnson. Johnson circling. Johnson giving all kinds of room. Lets the shot go. Rebound. They score. Allison Lowe got to the cooker. Buries the rebound off the Johnson shot. Oh, Johnson walked off the boards. And it was looking like she was walking off with Moses as the seas parted. And she had all kinds of room. Went right up the gut. Let the shot go. Nice stop by Jean. But getting to the cooker was number 8 in your scorecard, Allison Lowe. And she buries the biscuit. So 2-0 with 8.5 minutes left to go here in the second period. Here comes Bonner now. Bonner rounding the net like Bobby Orr. Bonner got back to it. The initial pass didn't get where she wanted it to go, I don't think, up to Johnson, but Johnson got it out anyway. Bouncing puck. Bartow trying to get to it. Johnson. Bonner's was a nice job there, controlling the space at the blue line, sending it back out to center, waiting for it. There was Spaniotis. Spaniotis up ahead. Here comes Johnson quickly now, 3-on-2. Johnson sends it in. They will go for a player change. Chasing it down now is Vinning. Vinning trying to go up the boards with it. Vinning looking to go cross ice. That one comes away to center ice. And retreating at her own blue line with it now is Christina Spaniotis. Spaniotis, nice give and go there with Michelizzi. Michelizzi chipping it to herself. Michelizzi behind the net. Michelizzi circling. Michelizzi got it out in front. Came all the way back to the blue line. Here comes DHS now. Through the neutral zone with speed. Hounded down there by Lipinski and Michelizzi. And quickly Spaniotis goes to Michelizzi. Michelizzi I think was going across the Bonner, but that went off one of the DHS players and sent ahead. Now Lipinski down the right wing. Lipinski, strong as an ox, protects the puck. Lipinski, backhand pass, that just missed. What a look there by Elena Lipinski as she made the backhand pass with one hand on her stick. Sent across now. Lipinski's got it again. Lipinski lets a seeing eye Canuckler go. And that one gobbled up by the netminder, Jean. What a pass there by Lipinski as she protected the puck and one-handed it on the backhand right on the stick of Machi. And now we'll get a goaltending change now as Bartolome. She leaves the game, and entering now is number 33 in the scorecard, Kira Sweeney. So she'll finish the game. Bartolome, nice job. Not too busy, but when called upon, did what she was asked to do. Michelizzi mixing things up there with Kaminsky. The two exchanged pleasantries. Michelizzi, a little bit of a forearm shiver there as the puck was dropped. Michelizzi now, apparently in a bad mood, lets the shot go. Flippered aside there by Jean. That's what I like to see right there. A little bit of emotion. It pleases the broadcaster a lot as Machi lays the lumber into hole. Machi walks over there. Machi, quick turn, lets the shot go. Waffled aside. And then back to the blue line it goes and sent all the way down. I don't think it's going to have enough on it for icing. It doesn't as it dies before the blue line. Under 7 minutes to go now. Montalbano comes out the other end. She puts the brakes on. Smart decision there. Just settle things down. Create a little bit more space for yourself up ahead. Now here's Johnson. Johnson over the blue line with speed. At the dot. Johnson with the move. Johnson reaching for it. Just lost the handle on it there at the last moment. Johnson went back to go get it though. Got it to Lowe. Is Lowe now pulls the trigger off the heel of the stick. Nice job by Johnson. She lost the puck there on the 1-on-2, but then won it back behind the net. Got it out in front. That's the thing with these Sharks organization, boys and girls. I'm telling you, a lot of times you'll see them get knocked off the puck or it looks like the play's over, and they just keep going. And it's not over when the Germans bomb Pearl Harbor against these ladies, I can tell you that. Behind the net now. Trying to get it out in front, swiping at it was Jean. And away come the selects back the other way, but you see on their horse, Bartow and Lowe appearing on your screen. 2-on-2 turns into a 2-on-4. You do the math. On it now is Milne. Anna Milne. On around, kept in by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's having a good game. On it now, Montalbano. Up for Lowe. Lowe's got Johnson ahead. Lowe sauces it to herself. Lowe on a 3-on-1 now. Through the neutral zone. Are they onside? They're not. Thought maybe Johnson leaping in the air there, because if your skate doesn't come down, you could be at the blue line, leap in the air, and you can enter the blue line before the puck, but if your skate doesn't come down and then the puck goes over the blue line, you are onside. I thought she might have accomplished that, actually. A lot like when, a team in the NFL punts the ball, you can jump outside the goal line, touch the ball in the air, and send it back over the goal line. You can cover it at the 1. I thought, we'll have to look at the replay there. I thought Johnson leapt up in the air and was onside. But that's just me. Here's Michelizzi now. Trying to get it to Michelizzi was Machi. As Bonner pinches in, Bonner sends it down for Michelizzi. Michelizzi walks off the boards on the backhand, sends it in front. Nice job there by Jean. I like to see the Sharks start firing the puck a little bit more. I think they're taking a little bit too much time here. I think they're trying to get the perfect play. Just fire the puck. Just keep peppering her. She's a good goalie. That's why you got to keep shooting. Here's Michelizzi now, following the broadcaster's advice. Thank you very much, Sid. With a nice stop there by the netminder, Jean. Machi leaning in with Michelizzi right behind her. Bonner and Munoz at the point. Lipinski at the right wing. Machi. Can't see who she's against there. We'll let you know. As soon as you know, I'll know. Wins it again now. Michelizzi. That one bounces towards the goaltender. Swiping at it is Lipinski. Nice job by Jean to get the flipper on that. Behind the net now. Got it out in front. Machi pulls the trigger and that gets pushed aside. Lost this. A run into there. Michelizzi sends her flying. The Michelizzi not feeling bad at all for the young lady. Treating her like a wet mop there as she moved her along. Oh, interference is the call. Well, can't really argue with that one. From the official as Michelizzi will head to the sin bin. 2 minutes for interfering with other people's ability to play hockey. All right, so the second power play of the afternoon goes to the DHS selects as Michelizzi. I thought it might have been a penalty when she first went in, but then I thought she touched the puck, so I saw one ref didn't call it, but the back ref did call it. Well, you can't really argue with the ref on that one, really, but, of course you don't want to tell Michelizzi not to play the game that way, so a little bit of a double entendre there. Double-edged sword, catch 25. Behind the net it goes now. DHS got it out in front dangerously. Nice job by Bartow to come back and pick up her lady, and a good job by Munoz as well. Low now, short-handed through the neutral zone. Steps over the red line and dumps it in. Lowe, who teamed up with Johnson and Bartow on that brilliant play to end the game the other day, right in that corner. There's 15 seconds left. Bartow won the faceoff. Puck went in the corner. Lowe pinned it there. And then Bartow and Johnson came over to make sure it stayed there, and it never came back out. The goaltender was pulled for Vermont. Sharks went on to win that one 4-3 to continue their winning streak. Such a smart play by Bartow and then Johnson. Such a play by Lowe, then Johnson and Bartow came over, recognizing what their teammate was doing. Everybody was on board. Nice play by Bonner to win it out for Bartow. Bartow over the red line, sending it in. And the Sharks will get fresh penalty killers out there with 35 seconds left to go. DHS trying to catch him in a player change, but Johnson on the ice too quickly for that to occur. Through the neutral zone. Nice move there by Aurora. Aurora at the dot. Lets the shot go off the glove hand of Sweeney there. Bartow with 20 seconds left to go. Bartow got it out to center. Rolling puck. If you're shorthanded and you ice it, it is still icing. So chasing it there is Johnson shorthanded. DHS long outlet pass. Bartow got in the way of that. And Hole got in the way of Bartow. The puck sent back out to center ice. Nice job there by Spaniotis. But it's chipped ahead now. Here comes Aurora. Aurora down the right wing. Aurora deflected in front. Montalbano got the stick on it. And then it went right by the post. There's a good opportunity there for the Selects. And the Sharks trying to come away with it. They do. Tape to tape from Machi. Machi with Lipinski. A 3-on-1. Machi pulls the trigger. That went off the defense lady. Nice play there by Rossfuss to get in the shooting lane. Lipinski over for puck support. Machi digging and mucking. Rossfuss did a nice job to win that puck. On the backhand, it comes now back for Spaniotis. Spaniotis a little bit of trouble with it at the blue line. Sending it all the way across now and back the other way. Here come the Selects. Up against Montalbano. Montalbano did a nice job there to thwart the effort there of Smith. Up to center it goes. Kept in nicely there by Aurora. Chipped ahead now. Here's Lipinski. Lipinski against Rossfuss. Lipinski went over the goal line. So icing is the call. 2:47 left to go here in the second period. 2-0, the Sharks leading it. A solid effort thus far by the Sharks, but I don't think the coaching staff feels too comfortable with things right now. This DHS team has had a couple of opportunities, knocking at the door there on the power play. Sure, the Sharks would love to get a 3-goal lead before the end of the stanza. I'm sure the Selects would love to cut the lead in half before the end of the stanza. Each team with different agendas. And the face-off one cleanly into the corner there by Bartow. On it now, Bonner. Bonner up the boards for Johnson. Didn't get it out. Bonner intercepts the pass. Here comes Bonner now. Bonner down the left wing with speed. Bonner to the outside. Bonner over the blue line. Bonner at the dot. Bonner still with it. Bonner trying to get it back. Got it to Bartow. Bartow flying in there. As a set, nice job there by Milne. You see Johnson covering the blue line. Another thing I love about this team, the defense ladies are free to rush the puck because they know that their forwards will be covering the blue line and getting back for them. It's really liberating when you know you got forwards that are covering you at the blue line, and if you get caught down low, they'll be back to help you out. Very liberating for a defense person to know that they can rush the puck without any fear of, odd man rush the other way. Here's Bonner now pinching in as we speak. Keeping it in on the backhand. They'll change up to the Sharks. With under 2 minutes to go now. Here in the second stanza, nice play by Milton to keep the puck in. As it's sent down low, Lipinski doing battle. Lipinski leaning in. Lipinski got it out in front, back for Bonner. Bonner pulls the trigger, deflected there, right off the crossbar, bounces on the goal line. Oh, Michelizzi with a gorgeous deflection. That went off the crossbar. Lipinski was lurking at the back door, and a great job by the Selects to get it out of there. Bonner got a chunk of it. It comes back to the blue line, and Bonner sends it back in offsides. 1:20 left to go. Here in the second stanza, the Sharks came within inches there. Gorgeous tip by Michelizzi. And then a nice job by the defense play. I think it was Rossfuss who dove across the goal line as Lipinski was lurking at the back door. Once again, a nice job by the Selects in their own zone. They really have impressed me here today. I really like what I'm seeing. The goaltender's outstanding. Pinching in now, Michelizzi. Michelizzi causes the turnover. Michelizzi at back door. Who was cutting there was Lipinski. Montalbano straight away lets the shot go. That bounces to Lipinski in the corner. Lipinski trying to get the puck in front. Couldn't do so. And through the neutral zone it comes. Lipinski on the back check. Machi comes back to get it. Machi tried to send it in. Off the blue line. Away come the Selects now. They send it up ahead. That one goes behind the net with 45 seconds, excuse me. As Montalbano comes away with it, tried to go to Michelizzi dangerously there. Kaminsky was lurking. That was kept in nicely there by Mislook. Now it comes out to center for Machi. Machi tried to move it along. The Sharks they don't have their A game with them here today, ladies and gentlemen. A little turkey still in the belly, I think. DHS over the blue line now, letting the shot go. Steered aside by Sweeney as Aurora got a lot on it. 25 seconds left to go. As it's tracked down there by Mislook. Mislook under pressure there from Lowe. Lowe knocks it down low, letting the shot go. Steered aside by Gene. 15 seconds left to go now. Lowe. Beautiful backhand passes. Bartow hops off the bench with energy. Bartow wheeling and dealing now. Bartow trying to get it down low. 5 seconds left. Lowe on the puck there. Lowe protects it. Got it back to the blue line. Chance for a shot. Nope, that's going to do it. Now the second stanza comes to a close. Your score. The Shoreline Sharks 2. DHS Select 0. We will be right back with the third and final stanza right here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. You are enjoying Sharks hockey.
We start up. We can see the corner. We start up. Yeah. Thank you.
No, my. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had a fantastic intermission. Hope you made yourself another turkey sandwich with a little bit of cranberry sauce, gravy, mashed potatoes, pile it up high. Maybe some stuffing still left over. Maybe a biscuit. Perhaps some pie or trifle. We had a delicious trifle for Thanksgiving. Such a great Thanksgiving. So much to be thankful for. Had a great time. All right. The third and final chapter of this unwritten story about ready to get underway here as the Sharks break their huddle. And the Selects about ready to break their huddle. Looks like it's going to be Montalbano and Milne. Bartow, Johnson, and Lowe, the forward units out there for the Sharks. The Selects break their huddle. And we're about ready to get underway.
Hey, if you don't mind, we appreciate it.
Thanks. Montalbano slides it over for Milne. Sent up for Lowe. Lowe down the left wing. Lowe's got Johnson cutting to the cooker. Lowe at the goal line. Johnson just missed there. Tracked down by Lowe. Back for Bartow. Bartow lets the shot go. She saw the waffle side. It was gleaming there for a moment. A lot of mesh there. And from my perspective, probably hers as well. And she went for it. And back the other way now, quickly with speed through the neutral zone. Hounded from behind there by Lowe. Pinero did a nice job to get it in deep. And Pinero chases it down. Montalbano did a nice job turning on it. Right up for Johnson. Johnson sees Lowe across. Johnson hits Lowe in stride. Lowe down the left wing. Lowe with a lot of room. Got Johnson getting to the cooker. Lets the shot go. The rebound. Nice job by Jean. Boy, Jean's been good all day. She's a real good goaltender. Square to the shooter. Not a lot of rebounds from that young lady. And we saw right there as she controlled the puck beautifully. Good break out there by the Sharks. DHS, well, they're one shot away from being tied. You got to keep telling yourself that. They're in this game. They've been outshot, been outplayed, but not outscored, and that's all that matters. And the effort from the Selects here today really impressing me. As it comes away to center now, Bonner on it there. Bonner, not a hard pass there. Back the other way comes Hall. Hall stepping up. Hall lets the shot go right over the ear hole of Sweeney as Bonner tracks it down. Bonner in the corner. No pressure at all. Doesn't get out. Out to the blue line it goes. That's knocked down by Mislook. Mislook sends it. And behind the net now is Bonner. Bonner coming along. Bonner up for Michelizzi. Michelizzi tracks it down. Michelizzi changes direction. Gets things going. Sid Michelizzi up for Lipinski. Sharks just not connecting on that first pass all day today. Not looking sharp coming out of their own zone. Over the blue line now. Nice job by Machi on the back check. But walking in now is Hall. Hall steps to the outside. Lets the shot go. Went off Munoz. That one deflects down low. Bonner got it out on the backhand and out to center. Tracking it down there was Mislook. Mislook slides it over for Rosfus. Rosfus protects the puck. Sends it up. That's knocked down Munoz. Munoz lost the handle on it. Munoz now behind her own net. Munoz circling behind her own net now. Comes out the other end. Up for Lipinski. Lipinski's got Machi. Machi up ahead, just out of the reach of Machi. Again, the passes. All right, no turkey for anybody tonight. White and green, that's the new rule. Here's Hall now. Hall over the blue line. Oh, stopped at the blue line. Let the shot go. Sweeney lost it, found it, and then dropped it for Spaniotis. Here's Spaniotis now. Spaniotis tried to connect there with Johnson. And sent all the way around, and chasing it down now is Rossfuss. Rossfuss hounded by Johnson. The forecheck looks good today, though. Sent in. And Johnson giving chase now over there with Lowe. Lowe, stick on the ground. Nice job there by Lowe to stop the puck from coming out. As Lowe was met there by two selects. Johnson pulled down. Play allowed to continue. All around it goes now. Montalbano pinching in. She'll send it down low. Johnson will give chase in the corner. On it there's Mislook. Mislook on the backhand. That's not going to get out. Sending it back down now. Bartow giving chase. Rossfuss on it there. Rossfuss turned. And sent it up. Back to the blue line. Spaniotis. Spaniotis sent it down low. Behind the net now. Johnson. Johnson thinking about the wraparound. Went for it. Like she blew out a tire mid wraparound there. And the net was yawning for a moment. Good pressure here, though, by the Sharks. I expect them to get some fresh legs out there any second now. As they keep the puck in deep. There goes Lowe to the bench. Johnson, you keep the puck in deep, and fresh reinforcements will arrive very quickly. They are arriving now in the form of Lipinski. Got it down low, deflected in front. Johnson at the back door. Johnson controlling the puck in the corner. Great job by DHS, though. In their own zone. They do a real nice job. Sharks have got them hemmed in here. DHS really disciplined. A penalty coming up here against Bartow. I think it's going to be interference. Hooking is the call. Well, you got to tip your hat to these DHS selects. They don't get panicked in their own zone. That puck was in their zone for about a minute. And the Sharks got a couple of chances, but nothing really tremendous. So you got to tip your hat to the girls in blue and red. But you got to also tip your hat to the Sharks forechecking and keeping the puck in. $11:14 to go. 1:30 in the power play. Michelizzi's out there with, looks like Munoz. Machi and Bonner, the power play units out there for the Sharks. As the selects their third power play of the evening here, they're 0 for 2 thus far. As Bonner sends it out for Munoz. Munoz up for Michelizzi. If you ice the puck, it is still icing when you're shorthanded in youth hockey, so Youth USA hockey. Over the blue line, stepping to the inside. Nice job by Munoz and Bonner to get back. Bouncing puck, Bonner from her knees there. Bonner getting it behind her there and sending it up for Machi. Here comes Machi now. Machi tried to step to the outside. The real estate was taken away there. Bonner at the blue line. We'll send it quickly out to the red line. Knocked down by Aurora. Aurora turning on it there. Aurora tried to gain the blue line. Nice job by Machi to take away the real estate. Now Aurora steps over the blue line. Sending it hard around. Munoz gives chase. Munoz puts the brakes on. Munoz behind the net. Munoz for Bonner. Bonner sensed its pressure there, turned the other way, and got it up and out. That should not be icing as it went right over the stick. It did. So 35 seconds left to go. Nice job by Munoz there to put the brakes on and send it behind the net. D to D behind the net. Michelizzi in on the forecheck now with 25 seconds left to go. Michelizzi rides her lady into the boards. Nice job by Machi to keep it in. Machi back for Milne. Milne back for Machi. Knocked ahead. Nice job by Pinero. I think it's Donovan. It's hard to tell with the shirt tucked in. Letting the shot go, Machi. And digging at it there was Michelizzi. Michelizzi, a little bit of a forearm shiver there to Vinning. And Sid will just go back to the bench. Like, I don't know what she's talking about. I don't know why that girl's so upset. Johnson. And looks like Bartow reporting. Or is that Lowe? That's Lowe. Johnson, Lowe, Montalbano, and Milne out there now. The four penalty killers with 10 seconds left to go. In the lady advantage for DHS. Johnson lost the handle on it, sending it in. Johnson and Lowe aggressive on the forecheck as the penalty is over. 0 for 3 now is DHS on the power play. Or 3 for 3 are the Sharks on the penalty kill as Bartow makes a beeline for the puck, arriving in ill humor. Johnson behind the net now with the puck. Johnson anticipating where that was going as Lowe was applying the pressure. Hard around. Montalbano pinches. Hops over the stick and back the other way it comes down. Nice job by Bartow to track that down. It's sent back in now with 9:15 left to go here in the affair. 2-0, the Sharks leading it. They're looking to get that little bit of insurance goal. I know you might say that second goal is the insurance goal, but really the third goal is, Third goal's the policy with a lot less deductible. Over the blue line now, Hall. Nice job by Milne to come over and dislodge the puck. Back to the blue line it goes, letting a seeing eye Canuckler go. It's right there between the S and the H there. The netminder Sweeney, she'll hand it over to the official. Under 9 minutes to go now in the affair. Sharks leading it 2-0. I think I speak for everybody in Shark Nation. Feel a lot more comfortable if it was 3-0. I'm sure in Selects Nation they're saying, well, we'd feel a lot more comfortable if it was 2-1. And I understand that. I respect that. You should feel that. Hard around now. Here's Lipinski. Lipinski tried to get up for Machi. Again, the passing just not there today at all. From all, I would say, how many ladies we got dressed up today? 6 and 6 and 5. All 11 ladies. Passing has not been crisp. Bonner has it hop over her stick at the blue line as she pinched in. Back the other way now, Hall. Hall stepping to the outside. Hall bouncing puck. Good job by Bonner to get back on her horse, though, and recover that puck. Again, the first pass not there by the Sharks. As they get it out for Lipinski. Lipinski with trouble. Followed up by Machi. Here's Machi now. Machi to the outside. Machi at the blue line. Offsides is the call there. A little bit too much serpentining at the blue line. 8:11 left to go here. In the third stanza, 2-0 is your score. And the Sharks will be taking on the Connecticut Polar Bears tomorrow at the Chode Ice Arena. I'm not sure what it's called. On the campus of Chode. Right down the road from here, about 20 minutes, I think. Heard it's very cold, so I will be bundled up tomorrow. You could be tuning in for your nice long living room with a nice fire going. Get that on the big screen. Put the NFL, the Patriots, and the Giants on a little screen and root for the Giants. I really love to see the Patriots lose tomorrow. There's a chance now, turning, wheeling, letting the shot go. There's Johnson. Get that better draft pick as Johnson digs away at it. Lord knows we need a quarterback, offensive line, defensive line, linebackers, running backs, wide receivers, cornerbacks, safeties, and special teams. Besides that, though, we are really solid. Along the boards now, trying to get it harder. In there was Lowe, but Johnson pinching in. Johnson at the goal line. Johnson lets the shot go. That was a pass as Lowe was cutting to the cooker. On it now, Bartow digging and mucking. Bartow doing a homework. Lowe chipped it to Bartow. Bartow sends it into the corner. Chasing it down is Johnson. Johnson lets the shot go again. That was a pass. And Lowe is in the neighborhood. 7:11 left to go. Behind the net it goes now. Bartow aggressively in on the forecheck. Here's Lowe. Lowe got it out in front. Nice paddle there by the netminder, Gene. Boy, Gene's been good. And out to the blue line it goes now and hounded there from behind. 1, 2, 3 Sharks applying puck pressure on the back check. Oh, that really pleases the broadcaster. That is the most important thing. You know, passing might not be working, shots might not be working, opportunities might not be working, might not be our best game, but boy, oh boy, as long as the ladies keep back checking like that, you'll be just fine. Back the other way now, through the neutral zone, sent ahead, Lipinski. Lipinski's got Michelizzi getting to the cooker, lets the shot go. An easy stop there for Gene. There's Michelizzi and Vinning going at it. Gotta love the bad mood that Sid brings to the game. Not for her teammates, of course. For her teammates, she's the life of the party. But for the other team, she likes to get under the skin of the opposition, right in the mind. All right, Machi leans in now. Machi won it cleanly back to the blue line. Spaniotis. Spaniotis, a little bit of trouble with it there. And away come the Selects. Nice job by Spaniotis to recover. Sent ahead. Spaniotis chips it out. Here comes Lipinski now. Lipinski at the dot. Lipinski pulls the trigger. Wide on the glove side. 6:10 to go. As the clock, the best friend the Sharks have in the building. On the boards now, trying to send it down low. And the biggest enemy that the Selects have. And there's a chance now. Lipinski straight away. Lets the shot go. She scores. Oh, the Sharks caused the turnover. Machi got it to Lipinski. And Lipinski, that kind of place, that kind of spot, that kind of time, is going to bury the biscuit every single time. You can't give that player that kind of space, ladies and gentlemen. 3-0 is your score. A sniper, once again by Lipinski. She scored last game. Last game was a beautiful shot from bar down. And here now, Michelizzi over the blue line. Mulls the puck. Sent back in. So under 6 minutes to go now. A big goal there. 3 is a lot more than 2. Down the left wing they come now. Michelizzi on the back check there is Bastis. Lost the handle on it. Spaniotis on it now. Spaniotis. Up for Lipinski. Lipinski at the blue line. Didn't get it deep. Out now is Lowe. Lowe sending the puck in. Nice job there by Mislook to interrupt Lowe's forward progress. That's what you want to do. You either get the puck or the lady. You get the lady, it's fine. There's Bartow now following up nicely. Bartow over the blue line. Bartow sending it down low on. There's Rosfus. Rosfus puts the brakes on. Bartow wins it. Bartow puts the brakes on. Bartow took a cross check there. There'll be a penalty coming up against the Selects. Here's cross checking, I imagine, is going to be the call. Or checking. He's headed to the sin bin now is Mislook. Is it Mislook? It might be Rosfus. No, it's Rosfus, excuse me. Reese Rosfus. Double R Barburger. Oh, I miss Roy Rogers. The old Fixins bar, Roy's Chicken. Double R Barber had a slice of ham on it. Yes, sir. All right, Bartow leaning in to take the draw now. First power play of the evening. Here for the Sharks. They lead it 3-1. Well, they'd love to extend the lead, put the icing on the sundae a little bit. Or the cherry on the sundae. The icing goes on the cake. Oh, you can have icing on a sundae, I guess. It's not out of the realm of things, I guess. But bakers usually don't do that. Here's Johnson now behind the net. Not that I know many bakers, but I've been to bakeries. Johnson trying to get it out in front. Off the boards now for Bonner. Bonner with all kinds of room. Sending it off the boards. Low. Nice job at the blue line. Tracked down by Bartow. Bartow sends it back in. Offsides is the call. There's 52 seconds left to go. Here in the power play for the Sharks. Under 4.5 to go now in the affair. Or just about 4.5. As the Selects will send out some fresh ladies. Face-off one by the Selects. It's kept in by Bartow. Chasing it there is Johnson. Johnson behind the net. Excuse me, that's Low. Excuse me. Johnson getting to the net. I apologize. Bartow on it now. Bartow sends it down. Chasing it on is Johnson. Johnson on the backhand. 35 seconds left to go in the lady advantage. Johnson behind the net circling. Johnson got it to Bartow. Bartow at the dot. Bartow pulls the trigger. Deflected into the corner. Bonner chases it there. Bonner on it. Bonner protects the puck. Bonner retreats back to her blue line. Bonner on the backhand. Try to get it down to Johnson. And there comes the selection out to center. They go. Bonner chases it down there with a rolling puck to contend with. Turning and going. Here comes Bonner now. Bonner back the other way with speed. Bonner gets to the blue line and dumps it in. 5 seconds remaining on the lady advantage. Selects trying to get it out. Munoz kept it in. Nice job by Munoz there to keep the puck in. There's Michelizzi on for fresh legs. 3 minutes, 35 seconds to go. The power play doesn't capitalize there, but here's a chance for Machi at the side of the net. As the Selects try to get it out, Michelizzi had to go off her skates. Michelizzi tracks it down for Munoz. Munoz did a nice job to keep it in. Behind the net it goes now. Along for Machi. Machi lets it run. Machi tracks it down there. Lipinski comes over, draws it to Machi. Machi walking up the boards. Machi got Michelizzi in front, deflected right on the goal line, swiped out of harm's way. As Michelizzi got behind the netminder. 3:05 to go now. The Selects coming away with it. Out to the blue line they go. Michelizzi on the back check. Is the puck just sitting there? On it now is Munoz. Munoz circling the wagons, getting going. Here comes Munoz now. Munoz with speed. Munoz over the blue line at the dot. Lets the shot go. That went off a leg. And sent out to center ice. Backtracking there is Lipinski. Lipinski. On the stick of Montalbano. Montalbano will change direction. So 2.5 minutes left to go here. The Sharks leading it 3-0. Again, passing, not getting it done. Turnover at the blue line. Walking in, pulling the trigger. They score! Alessandro Aurora stole the puck at the blue line. Walked in, let the shot go, and it was deflected right over the shoulder of Sweeney. So 3-1 is your score. A nice play there by Aurora to intercept the pass. The blue line. 2:24 left to go here in the affair. And if you were thinking about heading to the car to beat the traffic, well, you may want to turn around here as the Selects have made things a lot more interesting. Nice play there by Aurora. Sharks send it in. 2:15 to go. Trying to get the puck out. It rolls out to center now. A chance for the Selects back the other way. Aurora just scored. Aurora hounded there by Milne. Aurora trying to turn on Milne. Milne did a nice job tracking her down. Cleared but not out. Kicked in at the blue line by the Selects, who feel a little bit of momentum now after that goal. But perhaps the momentum could be thwarted right here as Lowe walks in at the blue line to the backhand. Big stop by Jean. The rebound. Jean slides over and covers up. Nice stop there once again by Azil Jean as she stayed with Lowe. Now the Selects come back to get within one or tie this affair. Don't forget that save right there. That's a big one as Lowe was a half a step away from sealing the deal. It's a good job by the Sharks to get it out to her, though. Oh, do we have a penalty? We have a penalty coming up here at the end of the play there, I think. One of the Select ladies, I didn't see who it was. I don't know if they're going to get her number on the board. So a power play here once again now for the Shoreline Sharks. .152 left to go in the affair. Sharks lead it 3-1. Selects. There we go. Now they got the right amount of ladies out there. Puck is dropped. Bartow wins it back for Spaniotis. Spaniotis sends it down low. Hard around it goes down. Mislook. Let it run, and Johnson was waiting. Johnson tracks it down in the corner. Johnson on it there. Johnson trying to get the puck in front. Ends up on the stick of Bonner. Bonner with room. Bonner lets the shot go deflected, rolling. They score! A power play goal. As Bartow, right place, right time, got to the cooker after cleanly winning the face-off. The puck never came back out. Bonner let the shot go from the blue line. Hit a couple of bodies in front, and then Bartow was there to clean up the trash. Now, it's always good to throw the puck at the net. Only good things can happen. And it bounced around, came to Bartow, and the net was yawning. Here comes Bonner now. Bonner down the right wing with speed. Bonner over the blue line. Bonner protecting the puck. Bonner saucering it across. That just missed as Machi was getting to the cooker. Nice job by Lipinski to keep the puck in. Lipinski behind the net now. Lipinski cycles it to Bonner. Bonner sliding it across for Machi. That just missed. A great job there by Vinning to tie up Machi at the back door. Good puck movement there by the Sharks. Turnover at the blue line. Spaniotis steps up, letting the shot go. The rebound, Lipinski goes flying by. It seems like the Sharks may have found their groove here a little bit, looking like Stella. Nice job by Bonner to keep the puck in to Michelizzi. Michelizzi walks in, pulls the trigger. Big stop there by Jean. And there'll be no further play. So at under a minute to play here, the Sharks finally seem to have found their A game a little bit here today. As perhaps the L-tryptophan finally wearing off. Or perhaps whatever's in Mama's stuffing. Good shift there by the Sharks. And don't get me wrong, I mean, they had the better of play all day today. Just like what I saw there at the end by the Sharks. They're going to take this, protect home ice. They're going to extend the winning streak here today to 14 games now, or Shoreline. Through the neutral zone there. There you see Michelizzi on her horse. That's textbook Shark hockey right there, ladies and gentlemen. You go to Wikipedia, you're going to see a picture of a Shark back-checking through the neutral zone right there, as you saw number 28 flying onto your screen. Less than 30 seconds left to go here. I want to thank you so much for joining us. And remember, tomorrow at 12:30, the Sharks are going to be taking on the Polar Bears. That's going to be a good one. From the Chode Ice Arena. If that's what it's called, I'm not certain again. But from Chode. So we're excited to be there. As it's sent in. And then icing is the call with 19 seconds left to go here. So a good enough effort here today by the Sharks. They'll get 2 more points on home ice. Continue their winning ways. Face off deep. And won once again by Bartow. Bartow has to have won 84 to 86% of the faceoffs here today, if my math is correct. I'm trying to get it out. Here's Munoz. Munoz at the red line with 5 seconds left to go. That's going to do it. And deflected one more time in front. And there's the buzzer, ladies and gentlemen. As this affair comes to an end, and the Sharks will head down to the net minus Sweeney. Getting 2 points here today. Your Solu top dog of the affair is going to go to number 19, the center lady. Dominated in a face-off dot. 200-foot game. Couple of points on the day, a goal there at the end. So Caroline Bartow, congratulations. You are the Solu top dog of the affair. So for my camera lady, producer, director, and bride, the lovely and talented Miss Michelle, I've been your host, Scotty Bonner. You've been watching Shoreline Sharks hockey. As the Sharks protect home ice here today and get 2 more points. And the streak is now 14. In the final, once again, the Shoreline Sharks 4, the DHS Selects 1. We'll see you tomorrow afternoon at 12:30 as the Sharks take on the Polar Bears. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been a blessing, honor, and privilege to be here with you. Enjoy the rest of the night. Good job by the Sharks. See everybody tomorrow.